Hello, people that internet, how's it doing? Probably the question was asked many times by people. Did I ever smoke or did I ever drink when I was young? And the simple answer is no. I never drank or never smoked. Even still now to this day, I don't smoke or drink. I never will and I never have. I don't, believe in that kind of crack, if that makes any sense. Um, the reason why, because, I didn't, I got through life, they say smoking's supposed to help you on the cope with things, and which is true. Some people get nicotine and it does help and calm a few people down. But I never even thought about it any time when I was younger, and even to this day, I never would go near smoke, so I never would nearly go near drink. Um, because I always have to be ready for what could come. Like at any moment, something could happen, and I have to be ready for it. You always have to be on the way with my job. You always have to be ready for anything. And you always have to be ready, especially this time you can't be affording to slack off and do things like that. No, I never drank and I never smoked, which I'm happy about. I feel like I'm more healthy. Only like if I believe if I did smoke, it would be a lot worse than I am now. Obviously, I have it would probably affect my brain, affect different things with the smoking. Obviously, if I was drinking, probably would affect my liver, like one of my uncles too. And this is another reason why I wouldn't really smoke, especially smoke. And when I smoked, I was how I drink. Because one of my uncles obviously had kidney problems, had to use a bag obviously too, and his kidneys just wasn't wasn't a good life for him, and unfortunately died of kidney liver cancer. He didn't have a good life because he drank himself ready to that. Um, that's what put people off, and that put me off. That like I never cared much for drink or smoke, so I ended up in my whole life. Anyway, you get fed up picking them up. Like I pick up so many butts, 5 butts. Before this emergency and everything like that, you need to pick up 50 or 65 butts every time you walk out the door with one bag of rubbish. And that's a lot. And that would put you off because you get fed up with the smell of the smoke just carrying it around. Um, you would get fed up, and that would really would, and the price of smokes too. And this is a typical cabin man giving out. But the price of drinking smokes and everything like that, but it's with proper order there should be high price because young people young people shouldn't be using that bags and drinking and everything like that. It was all right back in the day. We didn't know. Older people didn't know, and even younger people didn't even know back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't know it would affect you. It would affect your health or it would affect you. Like nowadays, the stuff in the back saying showing images what can happen to you if you smoke too much and things like that. Um, but years ago, there was no remarks passed and the rest of that. And it wasn't shown as bad. But now obviously with more awareness and everything, I don't know why young people would smoke. Like some people are stressed. And they obviously use smokes for drink for calming themselves down. But speaking of somebody who did never use and was in very very stressful situations, like my whole life was just like banging into a wall, and picking myself up and banging myself into the wall again, picking myself up, banging into the wall again, banging into the wall again, banging into the wall again. Like that. That's what it was. You get up for a few seconds, you knock yourself back over the wall. That means for a few minutes it might have been all the thing might for a few days things might have been all right. Then all of a sudden something come out of nowhere and knock me down again. Um, I never turned for drinking, never turned for alcohol, and I never will, never will. Because I've seen so many people, waste their lives away on it, and you're just alone. You're just alone. You have to be prepared for anything. As a political activist, you have to be always ready. You have to be always ready, and that's simple as that. You have to be always ready for the call whenever you need it. Um, you can't be affording to sit around and do nothing. Um, but yeah, that's just me, and I would say to people, give up smoking, give up drinking if you do drink or smoke. Um, you feel a lot better. You really would feel a lot better, and it save you money too. And above all, you'd be a lot more thankful. You'd be a lot more thankful because then it's just a waste of time drinking and smoking. Um, it doesn't do any good with it. If anything, gives you more of a hang up drinking. But anyway, I never drank or smoked in my whole life, and that's something that's something many young people can't say nowadays. You know, but but I can say that we can say that thankfully because you feel like your dog went out. Sometimes because everybody else is smoking this, that, the other, and but yeah, I couldn't give a damn. Like I said straight, I couldn't give a damn. I have work to do. I have bigger things. I have bigger fish to fry. I have bigger fish to catch than stand around and argue about who smokes and who doesn't smoke and why it's why they're cool and what's that. I couldn't care less. Like it's their own business, But yeah, I just want to put that on the record. Like I'm saying to people, like if you're ever thinking about smoking or drinking, no, don't get involved in it. It's just senseless. It's just senseless. It shows nothing, and it just it gives you more problems than it solves problems. It causes more problems than it solves. I don't even have to explain what problems it could cause. But anyway, thank you for watching. Be safe and take care and bye.